But this Kings team, they actually run a ton of handoffs. #1 in handoff frequency, #1 in points off those handoffs.
Keon Ellis and DeMar DeRozan with Keegan Murray back. Domantas Sabonis and Malik Monk. No De'Aaron Fox, his first missed game of the year. TJD rebounding the miss, but then Keegan Murray took it away. Malik Monk had a season-high 31 against Memphis. And Draymond Green and Trace Jackson Davis. Jonathan Kuminga going to be reevaluated after 3 weeks with that ankle issue. And TJD unable to finish there.
He did a good job jumping in the body, just wasn't able to finish. But in between the leg pass from Schroeder, you like that action.
Murray had been out for several games, but bottoms of 3. He's now 29%.
Well, they haven't, as a team, they're 24th in the league in three-point shooting percentage. But besides that last game, they really struggled. They've been shooting it well from everywhere else. They're 7th in the league in field goal percentage.
Kings with 1 3 in a row. Draymond an open 3. Battled that out. The Warriors have been firing the last 2 games against Philly and Memphis. When you get 20-plus threes, that's the way to win games. 21 and 23. And so for the Kings, the first 7 points of the game.
Well, they've started off well. They're playing with a lot of pace like the Warriors want to do, getting a ton of possessions, winning possession battles.
Keon Ellis, very good defender. He's become a really good three-point shooter. Draymond another open 3. Draymond 8% from the distance.
They want to give him that shot, but he's going to make him pay, and it started with Steph's double team. Look at this ball pressure. Schroeder on Malik Monk. And that's why you love Schroeder. I mean, what he brings defensively is huge.
Sabonis is such a clever passer. He's been making threes this year. Sabonis ticked iron there, but this was a problem last night. The Warriors on second chance points were outscored by over 20 points.
And the Kings are not a good offensive rebounding team, but they've already given up a couple of offensive rebounds.
After the mid-range, DeMar DeRozan missing, but 3rd offensive rebound early, and it's games in a row.
Well, half their points are second chance points right now. 5 of them.
It's a Draymond three-point shooting contest. I don't know that the Warriors want that all game. This Draymond's 1 of 3.
I think the Kings want that all game, but instead of Steph Curry shooting them.
Malik Monk is a tough cover for Schroeder. Keegan Murray missing there, and there's a defensive rebound. Steph got it. This is the pace Cohen has been talking about. Push it back. Run early, see what you get. You got plenty of time in the shot clock if it's not there right away. Wiggins an open look. Andrew Wiggins. He had that amazing second half after a 2-point first half. Wiggins 22 in the second half last night.
Yeah, that's just split action. Draymond set a great flare screen there, and defender just got held up on that.
DeMar DeRozan is something else. I mean, that's his game right there. The master of the mid-range.
He shot double the amount of mid-range shots than anyone else in the league. The second guy is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. They actually made 4 threes, though, in their last game against Memphis Grizzlies. They shot 7 threes.
Schroeder missing that 3, so the Warriors get a little 3 happy here. Sabonis is not the shot blocker that Embiid and Jaren Jackson, Zach Edey were the last 2 times the Warriors played on this floor.
They do guard the paint well, though, so that's why you got to move it from side to side, get some long closeouts, attack those.
Malik Monk, such a streaky player. You don't want to see him hit his first shot, so that's good for the Dubs there. Steph in, out, up, and good off the glass.
Filthy!
Knee tendonitis keeping Steph away from some of the back-to-backs. Keon Ellis missing Curry. He's inhaling rebounds here.
Well, he's just fooling them with the ball screens. You think he's going towards the ball screen and rejects it.
Trace looking not to go up over Monk, and that's one where Trace Jackson Davis, he's got to look to the rim. He's scored in double figures repeatedly in the last 10 games.
That's what I was saying last game. He can stand to be a little more aggressive there.
Keegan Murray missing. Now the Warriors are starting to rebound the ball.
Because we watched him at Indiana. Like, he's got some counter moves. He can put the ball on the floor.
Wiggins attacking. Clock at 11. Schroeder and Trace there. Foul line jumper halfway down and out.
The shots aren't falling at the rate they were last night to start, so you got to keep playing fast, keep your pace up, and keep working on this end.
Bonus, all those dribble handoffs, and he's a great roller. He's got great hands, but Steph took it away.
Oh, watch out.
Schroeder spilled by Keon Ellis, and that's going to get the Kings a freebie.
And that's another thing, Doug.
Kuminga out as Steph misses his first three. Is that Kyle Anderson checks in and Buddy Hield checks in. So JK out at least 3 weeks with that sprained ankle from last night. And Buddy Hield, the former King, banking it up and in.
You like seeing Buddy Hield under control, just kind of taking his time, get inside the three-point line, go floater like that. They are letting people crash into Steph after he shoots it. We're kind of used to that. It doesn't affect the shot. They let him do whatever afterwards.
Kevin Huerter is checked in. Malik Monk starts now, so Huerter comes off the bench. Monk on a sidestep three. Bottomed it.
Green had to come and help, and he drew two. That's where the issue was.
Malik Monk's a 35% three-point shooter, but he's as likely to go 0 for 5 and then go 5 for 5, which he did in his previous 2 games.
You got to be careful here. Save the turnover.
Pocket 4. Wiggins right to the bucket. Okay.
What is there tonight? But it's Steph Curry just crossing paths with him, and you make his defender just open up.
Bonus on the kick out. Huerter's a good three-point shooter. Sidestep triple, and he knocks that down. So threes well this year.
Bro, I'm telling you, last game they kind of broke out of it with the 21 threes against Memphis.
They're 4 of 8 in the early going here. Sacramento looks good. Wiggins spinning. Okay, let's just keep doing that. That is very
asleep.
And then this is what the Warriors have done in
Sacramento. And the other thing about this team they've done actually really well the past 2 seasons is transition defense. They're #1 in opponent transition points, #1 in opponent fast break points. They don't let you get out. They get back.
They've been in the postseason the last 2 years, and they haven't done that since Rick Allen was there.
Offensive.
Malik Monk kicking it out to Huerter, who started well but missed that three, and that's good box out by Draymond there.
But the thing about the pace is Warriors have to be more intentional this game. As good as they are in transition defense, a little travel there.
Oh man,
the major one of a combo guard scorer in college.
Man, he'd been injured. His first minutes in his NBA career were against Memphis. Steph knocked that away from Monk, but then Sabonis coming up and putting it in. So you're taking a big hole against a team that is 7th in the league in scoring.
And they're 18th in offensive rebound. That's not usually what they do, but they're seeing a chance against the Warriors. They're taking advantage of those opportunities.
Kyle Anderson, nice find. That guy can shoot as many threes as he wants. Steph Curry hitting that.
Steph just doesn't stop moving, and 2 defenders just kind of stayed inside, found himself open.
And without De'Aaron Fox, you got to really be impressed with the Kings beginning here. Foul.
In a year where the team has struggled with their three-point shooting, he's been a bright spot. They're 5th in turnovers. They take care of the ball so they can get back and get their defense set. So the Warriors make or miss, throw it ahead, sprint it ahead, do whatever you got to do.
You don't mind the Warriors shooting 50%, but the points off turnovers are 7-0. Second chance opportunities. Sacramento is getting up more shots. Warriors continue to live at the three-point line, 3 of 9 right now.
They're running that pick-the-picker where you set a back screen and get a screen yourself. If the Kings are there, put the ball on the floor, see if you can get something better.
Sabonis, nice finish.
He was just not taking no for an answer. Kept backing Trace Jackson Davis down. Talked about his physicality. Really does.
It's gone from bad to worse here for the Devils. And the Kings are just pouring it on them right now. It's a 13-3 run, and if you don't think you can lose an NBA game in the first quarter, you're wrong.
You need to get something going to the rim.
You saw Wiggins go repeatedly. He had 2 straight layups. Shot clock down to 3. Warriors don't have anything going right now. Trace couldn't quite collect that. It was a great pass. It's another turnover. Carter missing that 3. Can the Warriors run off of it? Kyle Anderson, he broke the paint. Schroeder,
Lay it up.
knocked away.
He can lay that one up.
This has been a really poor first quarter. There's no way around it. Kings have it hopping, making shots to Rosen. Setting up Herder for three. And when the Warriors force misses, got to rebound it, which they did. How do you heel kicks it out? Are layups illegal anymore in the NBA?
You got to get people jumping into people at the rim now. And see if you can just power up through someone, finish through contact.
Al Anderson on a really good reserve in Trey Lyles. He's been so good for Sacramento this year. Rudy missing the three. The Warriors are 3 of 11 on threes.
You're relying on a little too much now.
They're 4 of 6 on twos.
Move the ball around, create some long closeouts, try to beat someone off the dribble. You got Schroeder out there. He's got to get in the paint, see if you can start that movement, create some long closeouts with a kick out.
Show and go, and then the dunk.
So the Kings are in domination mode right now. You got to quell this momentum somehow with a 2-for-1.
Hey, layup, but he healed.
It's there for you. Man, you can't be deterred. Yeah, they guard the paint really well. Third and opponent points in the paint. But if you keep going, you'll find some openings to get to the rim.
And Warriors have not shot a free throw in the entire quarter either. You're not going to get any free throws if you don't attack inside. Under driving.
Be a block, pick and rolls, and especially with no.
That's that second free throw. The Kings have a foul to give. That's because Warriors haven't attacked the rim. 5 seconds left. Shot clock off. Schroeder. Hey, layups work. They've dug a 15-point hole, but they've changed their They didn't challenge soon enough.
Do it in time. If they would have done it in time, they might have won it. Steph
Indicated, so that hurts a number of different ways. You only have about a 30-second period to challenge, and they'll say the Warriors didn't do it fast enough. And Buddy Hield missing that corner three. Very little has gone right here in this half. There is Monk missing, and all the Kings on the glass. And Carter unable to foul at home. Kyle Anderson, give me that.
Like I say, they're the more aggressive team, though, getting that many people on the glass, but Kyle Anderson just stayed with it.
Kyle Anderson hits the deck. And the lob to Carter, and he rattles it home.
Kick dunk. It's a dunk nonetheless, and the Kings are feeling great right now.
Buddy Hield open three, and he got it.
Make them pay at some point.
Sacramento's won 3 in a row. And they come here without De'Aaron Fox, but Warriors played last night, Kings did not. And whatever energy level, the Kings have been perfect from
the mid-range king.
70 in the first half, and we're not done yet.
They got 18 points off your turnovers. They're going to talk about that at halftime. That's another man.
Kings have taken 44 shots to the Warriors 38, and they've shot 59%. Monk. That's the handle, got it back. Can't advance it. Shot clock down to 4. Marvin Rose in a rare 3. And then you've got a foul on the inflicted on the Dubs.
In a row.
And bad
They're
time.
Playing well.
Yeah, they catch you on it back to coaching change right after the Kuminga injury. And without De'Aaron Fox won't miss many games. This is the first miss of the year. You can play without your star for 1 game. You don't want to play with.
It was the turnovers, and then they didn't have the mindfulness to their attack as transition. They're not going to let you have anything easy in transition, fast break points. So getting inside for long stretches of the game, it can turn out like this.
Down 22 here, and the Kings can go 2 for 1 to end the half. Malik Monk, there's the free one. They lose the first quarter by 15, and lose the second quarter by 10 so far. The Warriors are getting run out of their own building. Wiggins inside, and now the Warriors has the 7th best defensive team in the league as Wiggins rolls out.
And they're making sure they're not making a ton of mistakes defensively.
So can you finish the half on a defensive stop? Shot clock off. DeRozan is smart enough to take the last shot. Doing this for 16 years. Same draft as Steph Curry. And he ends the half